Hello and welcome to a Business Minute with Lily Lopez, presented by the South Florida Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Here I am, right in City Hall, Miami Beach. Not a beautiful day, it's a cloudy day, but I'm happy because I'm with the Honorable Mayor of this gorgeous city, Stephen Minor. Thank you, Mayor, for your time and just to be here in a Business Minute with Lily Lopez. It's just amazing that you became mayor in November and you're doing so many things, a lot of good things.
Thank you.
Tell me how's the journey been?
Well, it was actually November 2023, so it's been a year and 3
Oh,
months.
it's been a year. Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking it was. Oh wow.
So we got a lot done.
The time went so fast,
It
Mayor.
does, I
Mayor,
know.
really? Oh,
It flies.
it flew.
It flies.
Oh, but you've done a good job.
Thank you. No, we're
Yes,
getting
you
a lot
have.
done.
Yes.
We last year was my first year as mayor. We cleaned up spring break. We had a great spring break, and we're
Right.
anticipating another great one. Law and order is always going to be my number one priority.
I love that. I love that you did that because I last year I said, what happened? Everything is so quiet. And years prior it was bad and everything you were here. I said, there's no leadership, right? There's no leadership. And you came in and everything under control.
Yeah,
So
no.
I really thank you and commend you because I'm a beach resident. I was basically not born here, but I went to kindergarten, so this is
Right.
my place.
Yeah, no,
this is
it-
my
this-
city.
this is your home. This is
This
your
is my
city.
home. So I was always concerned, what's happening? There's no one in control. Why are we allowing this? So you really came in and you took control, and it's great.
Yeah, no, it worked out great, and with everything, our commission, our police department, we nailed it. I called up Governor DeSantis and asked for extra resources, which we had not had in the past before the problems happened, and they came through big time. They're doing
Right.
it again this year, so yeah, we're expecting another nice, clean, fun.
It's coming
spring
up,
break.
right?
It's coming up
soon.
this weekend, starting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But you feel that
we feel like it's going to be good.
you have it under control. And something that concerns the residents a lot and me. I mean, my office is here, live here. The traffic. What are we doing with this traffic on Arthur Godfrey? Suddenly, it just woo, right? It's like in the last year, you have. I really commend the fact that you have all these officers directing, because other than that, we'd just be stagnant, just sitting there in the car. What happened suddenly? Is it the construction? People visiting our city? What is it?
It's a combination of factors. People are staying here longer than they had. They'd come maybe for a month. Now they're staying 6 months. It's also our neighboring cities. Everything is booming in South Florida,
Yes, it
so
is.
there's a lot more people traversing our roads. But like you say, we luckily we had a little bit of the foresight that we hired not only extra officers but public safety specialists to deal with the traffic, keep the intersections clear.
I like that.
So it's bad. It would have been worse. Actually, this past meeting, I brought an item. There's ways we can create extra lanes, an extra lane as you approach 41st Street on a number of the side streets.
How would you do that? It's hard.
So there's actually enough room. There's actually
There
enough
is?
room. Yeah, we actually literally, I went out with with one of my team members and we literally measured it. We measured it and came back to the
You
city.
measured it?
We did. And we're like, there's enough room for an extra lane. And it turns out there is.
There is. Oh, we need that so badly.
So that hopefully cars will turn left or go straight or turn right. But right now, one car is stopped there. It backs up everything.
It backs up everything. It's really bad. Even the side roads, like the Chase and the Prairie.
Well, that's exactly where these extra lanes would go.
Yeah, it is really bad. I mean, you're coming from Walgreens, you're coming from anywhere, and close to the golf course, and you want to get to the expressway, you want to get to your home, which is in Alton Road North, like me, and it's hard.
It's hard.
It's very, very difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, there's other things we're doing. We're going to add a
I
second
like
turn lane
that.
from Indian Creek
You are,
to 41st. I'm also working on it's a long-term
Project.
but a long-term project, but a water taxi system.
Oh, tell me about that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we've done it in bits and pieces. Like during Art Basel, we had a water taxi, but not only to Miami,
I
Miami
remember
Beach.
reading about that during our Basel, right?
It was a
Miami
huge
Beach.
success.
Of course.
But what I'm envisioning is it goes north and south throughout Miami Beach. So you can hop on, if you're in North Beach and want to get to South Beach or Mid Beach, you just hop on the water taxi, it takes you down.
What?
Yeah.
And where would that be?
Well, we were still,
You're still in the stages.
it's still in state. We're trying to get funding, and also create the design of where we would stop, how we go. But it also have to be low enough to go onto some of the bridges without, right?
Venice and Miami Beach.
There you go. I love it.
Like, I'm in marketing. Venice
Yeah.
and Miami Beach. That doesn't sound good. It sounds good, right?
Yeah, without the flooding.
Without the flooding, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. But great.
Yeah.
Because then people so basically from South Beach, Mid Beach, you go to North Beach.
Yep. Yeah, I'm working hard on that.
You're good, Mayor.
I'm
You're
trying.
good. You're good.
I
You're
appreciate
good.
it.
You brought a lot of energy and new ideas to the table because we don't want to be stagnant.
No,
It's a matter of evolution. Evolution according to the times and the situation and the challenges that we face.
Absolutely.
Oh, gosh. And then what else do we have besides traffic?
We have a lot of infrastructure projects we're working on. We have aging
Infrastructure.
infrastructure.
Okay,
which,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
which we've done a couple of projects. We actually had a project, a water main project on 41st. We have on the
Yes.
Venetian now. We have in the
Yes,
south of
yes.
5th neighborhood.
Flooding is bad. Yes.
It helps the flooding. When there's cracks, also it's bad for the environment. It leaks into Biscayne Bay, so that's a potential problem. Also, if we got to the point where we're constantly in maintenance, and other cities, I don't want to mention them by name, but when they have problems, emergency repairs are extremely expensive, and then the state will come in and investigate you, and then you have to deal with that.
And then the
So-
king's died. And then
And the king's died. So we're addressing the problems on the front end, so we won't have to spend it on the
Exactly.
back end.
Wow, Mayor, anything else I left out? You know, this is a business minute, so we don't want to be more than 5 or 6 minutes. But
No,
we've covered a lot.
Well, we have a lot of capital coming into Miami Beach. A lot of people moving here, spending money. Lincoln Road has over $100 million in renovations.
I
and
saw that. I
different
read that. I got
businesses.
so happy because I couldn't believe that people were leaving from Miami Beach to the Grove and other places.
Yeah.
When Lincoln, we have the nicest. I remember when it was voted the prettiest street in the world. I remember that. I don't know where, it was like 15, 20 years ago. They said that Lincoln Road was the most beautiful street in the world.
Well, we're going to get
And
back
it
to
is,
that.
the
And,
road.
we have other areas. 41st Street, we have about $15 million going to beautify the street.
Good. I live close.
Yeah, me too. And other areas too. But yeah, we have a lot of great things going on in Miami Beach.
I'm so excited. And I thank you so much for your time today, for your leadership, and I want to continue working very close with you.
Same here.
Yes,
Same
well,
here.
thank you all.
I appreciate
Thank you
it.
for tuning in to another episode of A Business Minute with Lily Lopez. See you next week.